After speaking on stages all around the world, this is one of the best stories, one of the best moments that's ever happened to me. I was speaking at a conference called Service World, and it's a conference for people who own companies that employ the blue-collar trades. So their employees are electricians and carpenters and drywallers and HVAC technicians and all those other folks. And they asked me to come and speak to them about how to get more people to join apprenticeship programs, how to get more people to want to go into the blue-collar trades. Because there's, let's face it, a little bit of a stigma around that, not going to university and instead deciding to go into the blue-collar trades. So they're having a hard time, like many industry sectors are, trying to get more and more people to come into their line of work. So we did our valuographic profiling, and we profiled people who across the United States who are keen or interested in the idea of going into the blue-collar trades, but hadn't yet quite made that next step. So we called them the fence sitters, and we went out and figured out what their values are. And I got up and I gave my keynote and I talked about a whole lot of things, but just one data point I want to focus on today. They over-index compared to the general population of the United States. This group of people who are considering a career in the blue-collar trades, they over-index like crazy, a huge margin of difference on the value of service to others. They want to do things in their life that are helping people. So I'm on stage and I said to the folks in the audience, listen, you're saying all the right things to try and get these folks to come and be part of your profession and to sign up for an apprenticeship program. You're telling them that they're going to earn more money and it's a transferable skill, it's portable, they'll be able to settle down, they'll be able to get out of the shift work, working in the bars and the restaurants and the grocery stores. They're going to be able to have a better life, maybe settle down, have kids. Whatever it is they're looking to do, this is your ticket to do it. But what you're not saying is that this is your chance to help people, that this is a helping profession. This is your opportunity to be of service to others and provide them with a warm, safe, comfortable environment to live and work and play and learn and grow. And you know this, I said to my audience, you know this is true because this conference you've asked me to come and speak at today, it's called Service World. You know that it's about service. So carried on with my keynote, and that's great. And I got down off stage and this guy comes over to talk to me. And, because there's always somebody who wants to come over and talk who's too shy to put up their hand. This fellow comes over and he says, listen, I have a story for you. I said, great, I love stories. I have 7 offices across the southern United States, he says. And in each office, there's a fleet of vans. And in each fleet of vans, there's one pink van. Because all the proceeds from that van every day go to fund breast cancer research. Because my wife had a story why they had landed on breast cancer research. And I said, this is fantastic. Look at you. You found the service to others value and you see how important. He said, no, listen, that's not the story. The story I want to tell you is that my guys, there's largely still guys in this world, my guys every day in every one of those offices, they fight over who gets to be in the pink van. That's how important that value is to them. It's not something we would think about when you were profiling folks who are in the blue-collar trades. If you were using demographics to describe them and using demographics to try and understand them, you would have never landed there. An idea like those pink vans would never have surfaced for employee engagement, workplace culture, for sales, for leadership. But now that we know that one thing, you can see how easy it is for us to come up with solutions to issues and ways to grasp opportunities that inspire, motivate, engage, and connect with folks in the blue-collar trades. Because values, for all of us, are the answer. And we just have to put them to work.